Ready? My mouth is watering, guys. Mm. 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 So guys, this one is for you. Ready? Take a bite. You take the first bite, and because you can't reach to the camera to get it, I'll take it for you. How about that? Ready? Open your mouth as if you're taking it. Ready? Mm. Ready? Come on. You can do it. Mm. 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 Well, hi guys. Welcome back to my channel, Bonnie B. Hawkins Creative TV. And today we're going to be making some homemade biscuits. That's right, homemade biscuits. And we're going to make them using the all-purpose flour. All-purpose flour. Okay, so we've already preheated our oven. We got it preheated to 450 degrees Fahrenheit because I had been using the 425 degrees, but the biscuits went browner. So I went on some experiment tours, and I found that for me, it's because the way my oven heats. Putting it at 450 degrees will allow the biscuit to not only cook properly, but also have a little brown coating on it. All right. Of course, there's other ways you can do that as well. Okay, so now we're going to get started. We're going to tell you what we're using. First of all, you see we're using the all-purpose flour, 2 cups. A tablespoon of baking powder, a tablespoon of sugar, a teaspoon of salt, 6 tablespoons of butter or margarine. That's 6 tablespoons. Let's get started now. So first we're going to do our measurements, and we're going to measure everything and put it in the cup, in the bowl here. Okay, and these are 1 cup size little things here. So I'm going to put 2 of these in to make 2 cups. So you just go in and get your flour. There's 1 cup of flour. 1 cup of flour right here. Pour it on in. 1 more cup of flour. That's the 2nd cup of flour. Pour it in there. So there we have our 2 cups of flour. Now we're going to put some extra flour out, and we will show you why in a few minutes. We're going to put another little more than a half a cup out here. Okay. All right. We'll tell you why very shortly. Okay. And so now we're going to take our flour. We're done with that. Flour. Okay. Okay, and now we're going to put in a tablespoon of baking powder. 1 tablespoon of baking powder. And I got my little measuring things here. This is 1 tablespoon size. Oh, we have 1 tablespoon of baking powder, and guys, I realize this is kind of like a far off a little bit, but I will put a little pocket somewhere on the video where you can see this close up, everything close up, all right, as well. Well, my oven just reached the temperature. You just heard the sound. That was my oven telling me my oven is now at the 450 degrees that I wanted it to be. 1 tablespoon of sugar. You can see here. That's 1 tablespoon of sugar. We're putting in 1 teaspoon of salt. That's 1 teaspoon of salt. Margarine, 6 tablespoons, and this is 1 tablespoon right here. We're going to get ready to put in. That's 1 tablespoon into the bowl. Well, okay, guys, so that the video won't be too long, we are fast forwarding this little area. Now, we're going to go right ahead and put all 6 of the tablespoons of butter in here. And when I get to the 6th tablespoon, then we're going to go right back to our regular speed. Guys, we got to do this so that the video won't be too long. So guys, so here we are. Here's number 6. So now we're coming up on number 6, and we're back to the regular speed. So okay, guys. So this is my 6th tablespoon of margarine or butter. It says I can't believe it's not butter. All right. But anyway, here is my 6th tablespoon of margarine or butter. Now we got all of that swirled. So guys, so we got all of our ingredients in here except for the milk. I'm gonna bring this closer so you guys can. Well, okay, guys, so this is what I was referring to when I said we're gonna bring some of these ingredients in here close up so you can see them. As you can see right here, there is the 6 little tablespoons of margarine. Of course, it is soft margarine. So this is how it's looking. And this is a close-up. I will be doing other close-ups throughout this video, so be aware. Thank you. Anyway, in here, guys, we have all of our ingredients except for the milk. And remember, we are using all-purpose flour to make our homemade biscuits today. So, okay, guys, so we have all of our ingredients here that we're going to be working with. I am going to move all of this stuff out of you guys' way and just leave this pan here along with the flour and the milk. Okay. Well, okay, guys, so here we are. We're ready now to make our biscuits. So now we're going to go ahead. Okay, guys, so now I've washed my hands thoroughly. And now we're going to go ahead and simply take our hands and get into here. But I'm going to start off not using my hands, but using this little thing right here. What you want to do, you want to take all your ingredients and you want to coat everything with the flour. You want to coat that butter, guys. You want to coat all that butter, coat it while it's broke up into pieces. That's the best way to do it, because you want to encapsulate each piece of every little nook and cranny you can get. You want to make sure there's some little butter in it. So we're just gonna mix all this up, guys. I'll be getting my hands dirty shortly, but for this little part right here, I'm just gonna mix it using this little things here. So we know that once we get all of our liquid ingredients in, guys, we do not want to handle that flour, that the biscuit mixture, very much. So you want to do all that, most of all that stuff as far as mixing everything. You want to do all that before you put your milk in, okay? So you get a certain consistency that you like for it to look like. In my case, I like it to look like if it was cornbread, the texture of cornmeal, I should say. You know? Okay. Okay, so guys, I'm going to take this a little closer so you guys can see what I'm talking about. I wanted my flour mixture to look like this. Okay. You see how that had like a little texture to it? That's what you want. Okay. And now we're going to go ahead and we're about to get ready. We're going to put what they call a little well in the center of our bowl, which means it's sort of like, you know what a well looks like, right? You're opening it up a little bit, like a well. And I'll show you that right now. Coming close again, guys, to show you. Okay. So you see here, guys, I just made a well in the center of my bowl. You can see it right there. Okay. And now, okay, so 3/4 cups of milk. So you're going to take and pour the milk in until it hits the 3/4 level. And guys, we are using the 1% low-fat milk is what I have. But some says it's better to use the creamy thick milk to get the best biscuits. I don't have that. But this is 3/4 cups, a liter at a time. So we're going to pour some in. I'll leave a little there. Because you got to make sure that you that you have enough. Okay, this is where I'm getting my hands a little dirty, guys. Sorry. Because you want to be able to, feel the texture. I said, you don't really have to do it. You could use something else and, use a, whatever else you want. So here we are again, guys. So now we're fast forwarding this little portion of the video here again because we don't want the video to be too long. And this is 4 times fast speed that we are using. And as you can see, I am well mixing this dough. It turned out we didn't need the last of that little bit milk. So we're going to go right back to the regular I want speed. You guys to see, all right. I want you guys to see, even though I may put something on the corner of the screen, I still want you guys to see. Okay. So guys, so here is the texture that I have. And here is the texture of the flour, the biscuits so far. And that's where we're going to leave it at. So guys, so here is the texture of my homemade biscuits dough to be. And I'm going to go ahead and start making my biscuits. And you will probably see it on the screen somewhere on the screen. Okay. So now I am perfectly happy with how this turned out. And we're going to move all of this extra stuff out of you guys' way because this is truly a distraction. Okay guys, so now we're going to put down some wax paper here on the table. We're going to go ahead and grease our cookie sheet. Here is my cookie sheet, and I just have a little bit of oil, cooking oil, vegetable cooking oil on this pan, and I'm just working it together. Okay. Alright, so there we are. That's a little teeny bit of flour over the wax paper. Okay. And now we are going to take our dough and we're going to lay it here on the table on the wax paper. Here, as long as you don't mash down hard, you can use this. And sometimes I prefer using this. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a little flour on my top of my dough here. And I am going to gently, but not firmly, just slightly, whatsoever slightly, roll this out very gently, because although we prefer using our hands, sometimes it doesn't. You can use one of these that you would normally use for flattening, like pizza or pies or whatever. And then now I've gotten it one layered, about 1.5 inches to 2 inches thick. And then we're just going to fold it over like this. And we're just going to put just a little touch of flour on that. Okay. And we're going to go ahead, and we're not going to push hard, guys, remember, because we don't want to mess with this much. So we're just going to do a little slight, light, and slight little roll over. Okay. Ever so gently. Okay. And now we're going to fold it over again into a fourth roll, a fourth turn here. And we're going to do the exact same thing, and we're going to continue to be very gentle in doing this. Now, some people roll theirs over 5 or 6 times, but as far as the but I'm not going to. I'm going to stop right here. Okay. And I was very careful. I did not go like a push that heavy. It was very slight, very lightly. All right, guys. And so now we are going to leave this here on the table because we might need it again, and then we might not. We'll see. Okay, guys. So you see, I got all this flour on my hands. Well, you guys understand that we're making biscuits, right? And we're going to be using flour to make the biscuits, right? And we use flour to make the biscuits. So guys, man, we're ready to go ahead and put out. We got that pan all ready. And now we're going to, I greased the pan. So we've already greased the pan and we got that ready. Now I'm going to use, I do not have a biscuit cutter, so I use this little glass. And I just dumped it with a little flour at the bottom of it, like that. And guys, we just go ahead and start making our biscuits. Here we go. So we're going to go down. Some say do not twist, but I have to do a little twist. Okay, I have to do a little twist. Let's see how many biscuits we're going to be able to get out of here. Out of this one. And that means, see, we just got one biscuit. Okay, that's the second biscuit. Well, okay, guys. So coming up, we are fast forwarding 4 times fast speed of this video. We're going to do it very briefly, and then we're going to get back to the regular speed. But for now, we are fast forwarding the biscuits here, and the video here, and you can see me. I'm flattening it, doing the process of folding it a total of 4 times, then rolling it over slightly and gently, and there I go again, guys. So here we are. So now you see what we're doing. And guys, we're gonna make one more smaller one because this is it. So you're gonna see this little teeny one, guys, but you're gonna understand why. I could try to flatten it, but it'll be a flatter biscuit. So we try to make one anyways, just be a little, might be a little flatter, or it might surprise us. It might be just the same size as the others. So okay, guys, so here I'm going to show you up close here. We're going to move our stuff here. So okay, guys, so here it is, my homemade biscuits, and I'm going to put them in the oven. Here's my homemade biscuits, and I'm going to put them in the oven at 450 degrees Fahrenheit, and we're going to leave them in there for up to 8 to 12 minutes. Okay, 8 to 12 minutes. All right. See how I made these homemade biscuits using this all-purpose flour? Then you might want to stay tuned to my channel, Bonnie B. Hawkins Creative TV. And again, my homemade biscuits. A little tap of butter on the top of each one of them. Just a little tap. Okay, guys, so quickly we're fast forwarding again. We're putting a little butter, just a little tab of butter on the top of each of these biscuits here before we put them in the oven. Just a little teeny bit of this, can't believe it's not butter. Here of butter over top of my biscuits before I put them in the oven. And let's see what difference that's going to make. Alright, guys, so we're going to put this in the oven right now at 450 degrees for 8 to 12 minutes. The bottom, we're going to put it on there like that. Okay? Okay. Well, okay, guys, our biscuits are ready, and I must say I'm very pleased. I'm going to show you guys up close when I go to edit the video. Well, guys, here's the biscuits. They're all ready, guys. They're sliding around on the pan with me when I shift the pan, so I have to do it this way. So, guys, my biscuits are ready, and here they are. Nice and brown biscuits. By putting the temperature at 450 degrees for 10 to 12 minutes, it actually worked out well. So, okay, guys, so I'm going to, I think I should bring you guys down off of that stand right there. Up biscuit. Guys, don't that look good? And guys, I haven't even put a little extra butter on top. Remember, I put a little bit on when we cooked, before we put it in the oven. But yes, guys, look at that. Homemade biscuits right here on my channel. guys, I'm going to take the camera off the tripod, and I'm going to bring it down a little lower, everything a little lower, so you can see the beautiful, beautiful homemade biscuits. And, all right, hold on a second, guys. We say what we had baking up today on the channel. All right, so today, guys, on this channel, we made homemade homemade biscuits using all-purpose flour. That's right, guys, homemade biscuits using all-purpose flour. And I think I see a bunch of hands pointing this way. So, okay, so we're going to give you guys, we're going to put the biscuits on the plate here. Here's one. See? Okay. Y'all want another one? Let me find y'all another one. Here's another one. You say you want a third one? Okay, so how about if I give you this one? Okay. My homemade biscuits. Here. So here's one of my homemade biscuits here. And we're about to put some butter and jelly on, or jelly on. See? So anyway, so here's my homemade biscuits, guys. Homemade biscuits. My mouth is watering, guys. Mm. 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 So guys, this one is for you. Ready? Take a bite. You take the first bite, and because you can't reach to the camera to get it, I'll take it for you. How about that? Ready? Open your mouth as if you're taking it. Ready? Ready? Come on. You can do it. Okay, I took that bite for you. That's not fair. I need my own bite. So let me take a bite from me. All right, y'all ready? Help me take my bite. Oh my God. Bye-bye for now. See y'all in our next episode here on my channel. Bonnie B. Hawkins Creative TV. So, okay, again, guys, so thank you for tuning into this channel, Bonnie B. Hawkins Creative TV. If you're seeing something in the video you like, be sure to give it a like. Hit the like button, subscribe, comment, share if you wish. Again, I thank you.